Hello, I'm Cameron Burns from Stamford, Connecticut. I go to the King School. I'm a senior. And I want to begin with a quote. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. It is the bitter potion by which the physician within you heals your sick self. Therefore, trust the physician and drink his remedy in silence and tranquility. Khalil Gibran. My work in race relations started in pain. Throughout middle school, I was bullied and ostracized. And as a freshman, I faced a variety of ignorant statements made by my classmates to other students of color and to myself. So I decided I wanted to change the culture of ignorance and racism. I started with Black History Month. Me and 3 other students did a Malcolm X presentation about Malcolm X's teaching throughout history. And it pretty much was a failure. The other students in the audience were on their phones or sleeping. That was painful. So I decided to educate myself and try again. I went to the Student Diversity Leadership Conference as a sophomore, and I came back, and I became the leader of my school's Student of Color Affinity Group, which is called Milestones. But that wasn't enough for me. I spoke out at my school's Names Day Assembly, which is sponsored by the Anti-Defamation League. And I started a diversity club called the Breakfast Club. Yeah, we did steal the name from the movie. The cool thing about that club was that it was an all-inclusive club that allowed all the students in the school to come and talk about diversity. As a senior, I decided that I wanted to open up my Student of Color Affinity Group to stop the animosity between the students in the affinity group and the white students. One of the big issues was that people would always say that it was the Black club, but no, it was for all the students of color. And I didn't want people to be able to hide behind their ignorance, so I opened up an opportunity for them to talk about race relations. The capstone to my work in race relations this year was my Eric Gardner simulated demonstration, which was a fancy name for a protest. It was 3 parts. We had a morning silent protest with signs made by the student body. We did a die-in during the middle of the school day, and we marched out at the end of the school day. And it was really powerful, and it was really scary at times. I had to organize the whole thing by myself, and I faced a lot of pressure from parents at the school. My own parents sat in the parking lot at the school because they were afraid that something bad could happen to me while I was out there protesting. So it was really nice when I finally got to go up there and do the protest that I had the support from other students, and I was able to hold the first protest on my school's campus. And so I guess I've been trying to push this work for race relations on throughout my high school career because I didn't want the younger students to go through what I went through. I have a little sister that goes to my school, and I don't want her to have the same experiences that I had. So it was personal. I wanted to thank my parents, the Princeton class of 1966 at Princeton University. I want to thank all the other Princeton Prize winners for letting me be here. You guys are like such cool people, and I learned a lot from you guys. Thank you.